Good morning, everyone. This is your good old neighbor Nick Hicks, Spider-Verse, and Frozen 2 fans as one here, and I really hope you enjoy my movie review of Saw X. And doing to Saw X is on digital. Now it's time to do my ranking of the Saw movie, including Saw X. And no further ado, let's play the game. Alright guys, coming in the bottom of the Saw movie in my least favorite and my worst Saw movie I ever seen, which is none other than Saw 3D, or Saw the Final Chapter, and Saw 7, whatever you call it. This film is a huge abomination. And honestly, guys, and yeah, sure, honestly, the car trap is the only good thing about the film. But overall, this film is very bad. Like, the story is so stupid, and the character is so terrible written, and the pink blood, I do not want to see a pink blood in a horror movie ever again. And I don't understand why some people really like the ending. We like the ending when Dr. Gordon walk Mark Hoffman in the bathroom. Honestly, guys, that is a huge spit in the face to Toby Bell in the original Saw movie. But overall, guys, this film make me love Saw 2004 better than this piece of crap. Honestly, guys, and I do not want to see a 3D in a horror movie ever again, because this film was terrible, because honestly, guys, the story, the character, the cinematography, and everything about this film, honestly, guys, except the car trap, is so freaking stupid, and I do not want to see a Saw movie in 3D ever again. Alright, guys, coming in another least favorite out of the Saw movie, and at least this film looks way better than Saw 3D, but overall, this film sucks, which is none other than Saw V. Oh my goodness, this film sucks. It's so bad, and it's not even funny at all. Honestly, guys, and yeah, sure, this film has some positive, but overall, this film sucks, and I have nothing to say about it, because we're gonna skip it, because that water trap is the worst trap in this film. And this film have the worst blood effect I ever seen, which is another than the one trap. When you see that one guy have his mouth shut, and you see the other guy have his eyes shut, works awful. And you know what? Let's get to the next one before I get triggered. I am so sorry, guys. I was really hoping I can like this film after 6 years later. But 6 years later, this film have got worse every single time I think about it. And yes, we all agree that Jigsaw is a huge disappointing, because this film could do better. And yeah, sure, this film has some couple positive, like some of the trap is really creative, and honestly, guys, and then Toby Bell cameo is a very good cameo, honestly. But overall, this film was lazy. So yeah, guys, and then honestly, I'm nothing to say about it, because honestly, guys, stay tuned for my rant on this film on the anniversary, because I got a lot to say about this film. You know what? Let's get to the next one, because this film is not worth it. Alright, guys, coming in another ranking of the Nether Red Down Saw movie, which is none other than Saw IV. This film has potential to be a really good Saw movie, but this is honestly one of the most disappointing film out of the Saw movie, next to Jigsaw. And honestly, guys, I have nothing to say about this film, because this film was really forgettable. And honestly, guys, I couldn't remember what happened to this film. I didn't remember the story, and didn't remember the characters, and didn't remember the trap, because the orange trap I do remember, which none other than the pulling hair trap, which honestly, guys, I do remember that trap was kind of creative, I guess, because this honestly, guys, there's nothing to say about it, because this film is such a bad film. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. It's a pretty bad movie. Trust me, it is. Honestly, guys, so that's why this film is on the bottom. And honestly, guys, at least this film is way better than Saw 3D. But this film is a huge disappointment, and this is hands down one of the most let down movie of 2007. Alright, guys, we just talked about some of the terrible Saw movie, and we did talk about the let down Saw movie. Now let's get to the mediocre one. So, guys, coming in another mediocre Saw movie, which is another Saw VI. Honestly, guys, I think this film was kind of overhyped, because honestly, guys, I know what the Rotten Tomatoes said, because Rotten Tomatoes give every single Saw movie except the Saw X a really rotten rating. Thank goodness the Lord that Saw X got a really got a really frustrating. But anyway, let's talk about this film. Anyway, even I just really got grossed out of the opening, which I honestly, that scene was so bad that I had to look away. I had to look away because that scene was too much. And sorry guys, this film has some creative trap, like the shotgun carousel trap, which that's pretty cool, honestly, and that is a really creative. But overall, this film was very mediocre, honestly. Yeah, honestly, guys, this film was very mediocre. And guys, do you know that the actor for Diary in a with a wimpy kid and Oppenheimer is in this film? I am not joking. If you watch this film, if you watch Oppenheimer in theaters, if you watch a live action of Diary in a Whippy Kid, and you know what I'm talking about. Sorry guys, I'm not to say about it, but honestly guys, I would do a full video about it. And honestly guys, I won't have time to do a review of that because I gotta go to someone's wedding today. Anyway guys, this film was mediocre, and honestly guys, I wish this film is way better than the Final Destination 3D. Oh god. You know what? Let's get to the next one before I get triggered more and think about Final Destination. Alright guys, now let's get to the solid Saw movie, which is none other than Saw 2. This film is a solid follow-up to the first film. And yeah, sure, the story didn't make no sense, and some of the character except Amanda can be really annoying sometimes. But overall, this film was very solid. Like the trap is very creative. Like the gun trap, which I don't want to tell you what happened to that. So if you watch the film, you know what I'm talking about. And the needle trap, OMG, needle trap is chef kiss. I love the needle trap. The needle trap is very, very creative, and you give a lot of falls about it. And Toby Bell give one of his greatest performances in 2005. And yes, him and Saw X. We'll get to that film in a minute. Sorry guys, this film was a very solid sequel to the first film because overall guys, I'm not to say about it. This film was a solid film, so let's move on. Sorry guys, coming in another ranking of the Great Saw movie, which is none other than Saw 3. Yes, I think this film is way better than the second film, and yes, I'm probably a lot of people will say, what? Did you say this film is way better than the second film? This film was not even that good. Guys, I understand we both have different opinion, but that didn't mean you go on my YouTube channel and butthurt about my opinion all the time, which, yeah, honestly guys, I'm completely worried that I'm gonna watch Troll 3 and give it a okay review. Wish me luck. Anyway, this film was a very great movie. A very great movie. Like, the trap is very creative, and some of the storyline do make sense, honestly. But overall, this film was great, but this film is not the best movie from 2006, because honestly guys, there were a much better movie from 2006, like Casino Royale. That, honestly guys, now that is the much better movie from 2006, more than this film. Anyway, I'm not to say about it, so let's move on to the another one, because don't worry, we got 2 more we have to talk about. Oh, I meant to said 3 more. Sorry guys, coming in another ranking of the Great Saw movie, which is the most surprising movie of 2021, which is none other than Spiral from the Book of Saw. And yes, my opinion on this film is still there. And yes, I understand. I kind of took Captain Angel way too seriously, and I really took the ending and William as the villain way to an extreme. But overall, I now like Captain Angel, because Captain Angel, she's a really great character, and her death scene is pretty gruesome, honestly. And sorry guys, this film, honestly guys, even this film is a 9 out of 10, but yeah, honestly guys, I doubt this film is going to be in the best film of 2021, because for goodness sake, we got a much better movie from 2021, like No Time to Die, or the mature version of Machine, or even an Encanto, a much better movie than Spiral, honestly. And sorry guys, and Chris Rock give one of his greatest performers that he ever did next to Marty from Madagascar. And honestly guys, in The Trap, OMG, The Trap is so good. So good. Honestly guys, I can't remember all the trap. Like the opening trap, which I gotta admit it's disturbing, but at least it's way better than the opening from Saw 2009. Don't want to talk about it. And sorry guys, and Samuel L. Jackson. We didn't see the day that we see Samuel L. Jackson, the comedian in the horror movie. That is amazing. And the ending, honestly guys, even the ending was kinda terrible, but it's way more tolerable than Saw 3D ending. Yeah, I do not want to talk about the Saw 3D ever again. And so yeah, I'm nothing to say about it, but overall this film was great. So if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's on Hulu. So trust me. So trust me, this is way better than my original opinion on this film. Because honestly guys, I used to hate this film back in 2021 when this film came out. Didn't even watch it, which Puzzle the Great was right. I was being cuckoo on the head at this point. And sorry guys, and the soundtrack. This is easily one of the best soundtrack I ever heard in a horror movie. And this is easily one of the most surprising soundtrack I ever heard for a Saw movie. Because honestly guys, we didn't see the day that we see a rap song about a Saw movie. Like Spiral, and Emergency, Ain't You All, wow. Wow, I can listen to that song in every Halloween over and over and over again. And at this point, that song is so my jam, and I really love it. And Spiral by 21 Savage, that is easily one of the best. That is honestly one of the best rap song of 2021 because that Spiral song is amazing. I got a spiral. OMG, I'm probably totally well with the answer to one with that. Anyway, let's get to the next one because we're almost done. Coming in the Nether ranking, the one movie that who started it all for this franchise, and they've become one of the most gruesome and bloodiest franchise I ever heard in the I ever seen in a horror movie, which is none other than the first Saw movie, the one who started it all. Sorry guys, I used to think this film is really overrated because honestly guys, the hype killed the movie for me. But overall, but nowadays, after 19 years later, I think this film is really good. Honestly, this film was really amazing. No negative. This film was absolutely amazing. And I would do a review on that film leading up to its 20th anniversary of this film. Can you not believe in 2024 it's going to be... Honestly, guys, can you not believe in 2024 it's going to be 20 years when Toby Bell starts his franchise? Time do go fast, isn't it? Anyway, this film is an epic, brilliant masterpiece, and this is hands down one of the best horror movie of 2004. Alright guys, this is it. The best movie out of the Saw movie, which is none other than Saw 10 or Saw X, whatever you call it. OMG, this film was so good. So good. Because honestly guys, even this film was so good that I had to put this film on my number 6 best film of the year. Well, I would honestly, I'm probably Oppenheimer and Wish from Disney is going to take that spot. But anyway, but honestly, on top of that, this film was absolutely amazing. Like the story, the character, the trap, the cinematography, and the production. Honestly guys, Toby Bell really cared about the fan. And this film gave exactly what I wanted in the Saw movies. And the twist. Mwah, chef kiss. I love the twist. And honestly guys, I do not want to say who the villain is. Don't want to give away spoilers. Just watch the movie on digital and you know what I'm talking about. And honestly guys, thank goodness to the Lord I watched this film for free because there was no way in the monkey that I would waste my $20 to watch this film. Even this film was so good, but honestly guys, this film is not worth a $20 about this film. Honestly, what is it? The movie theaters? Sorry guys, in the post-credit scene. I didn't respect the post-credit scene about this film. Because honestly guys, Mark Hoffman is in the post-credit scene. That's right. Mark Hoffman. You know him in Saw 3D, which he was terrible in that film. But thank goodness his performance is so much better to his terrible, god-awful his performance, which is another than Saw 3D. And stay tuned for my win of Saw 3D. I cannot wait to tell that movie apart to give it 1 out of 10. Sorry guys, and that's why Saw 10, aka Saw X, is the number 1 best movie out of the Saw movie. And Toby Bell and Lionsgate, thank you so much for giving me exactly what I wanted. And this is easily one of the best birthday presents I have ever got in my life by Toby Bell and Lionsgate. And there was a possibility that Toby Bell will get his very first Oscar. Oh, I can see it now. Wow, 10 Saw movie. We didn't see the day come that we get 10 Saw movie from this year. So guys, that was my ranking of the Saw movie. And yes, I understand that people is going to be like a broken record keep saying, oh, because of this franchise, I don't want to watch any horror movie ever again. People, honestly, I'm not trying to be mean with you, but you kind of sound like a broken record. Honestly, guys, I do not want to go back to my 2021 self because that 2021 self that is so immature. And honestly, guys, I just didn't even give a chance to give this film a try. But honestly, due to I'm a movie critic and due to I'm 22, so you know I get my dress. Sorry guys, and tell me what your ranking of the Saw movies. Honestly guys, I'm probably a lot of people keep saying, oh, the Saw movie is terrible. Honestly guys, some of the try make my eyes hurt. Broken record. Like I said, you guys are a huge broken record. Sorry guys, subscribe, comment, share the video with your family, and this is the only video you're gonna get because we're almost there on November where you're gonna do a short review on Once Upon a Studio. Yay! Sorry guys, there will be a fantastic start to my Disney review week on November 1st all the way to November 30th. And yes, I will do a movie review on Oppenheimer because Oppenheimer is coming on digital on November 21st, so yeah. Honestly, I cannot wait. I can't wait for that. And then I will do my ranking of the Christopher Nolan movie. Sorry guys. And anyway, man, this franchise is doing so good after 19 years. And next year, it's going to be 20 years when the first Saw movie come out. Man, the time do go fast, isn't it, guys? Anyway, subscribe, comment, share the video with your family. And I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. This is the only video you're going to get. Because honestly, guys, if any Halloween content you want me to do, if you want me to do a rant on Teen Titans Go Halloween special, I might do it after I get done eating my breakfast because I got a lot to say about it. And sorry guys, and stay tuned for my short review on Is the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, and stay tuned for my review on the Cyersville Halloween special, which is known as the Great Pumpkin Oven, because that special is going to be just like It's a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. So KB Animation Studio, I will do a episode review on your show. Hope you're excited, and I hope I am too. Sorry guys, subscribe, comment, share the video with your family. And this is honestly one of the most the longest ranking I ever did in my entire life. Sorry guys, I see you next time, and so long, and peace YouTube, just like Toby Bo say, game over.